ShinRobjira.
What's going on there, friends and neighbors? ShinRobjira here. I'm making this video because unfortunately there was a few things that I forgot to talk about with yesterday's NECA Rodan review. One of those major things being that the wings do rotate around. There was a few commenters that said, oh, his arms can move all the way around, and the couple times that I tried moving his arms around during the review, they just wouldn't budge until finally, like some hours later, I actually finally got the arms to go all the way around. And one of the reasons why they wouldn't budge is because there was just some plastic caked onto the backside of Rodan's shoulder blade, and on this side particularly you can see a part of the plastic they used for Rodan kind of interfering with the wings in some way. But after more hot air, the arms move pretty freaking well. Other than that, when it comes to Rodan's stand, I still say around the waist is the best. I can't get the stand to hook in any other place other than there. Also, when it comes to Rodan's neck, I said that it spins around, but I completely missed the point on it being a ball joint. I can kind of go all the way around and move forward and move back at the same time and such. I mean, I'm just looking at the figure now through my iPhone camera and realizing just how great the iPhone looks with this lighting. So when talking about the base, I said you had to look for the building that was next to the explosion, but unfortunately there's a building next to the explosion on the opposite side. So what you're going to do is you're going to look for the building that's directly next to the explosion and not further away from the explosion. You want to have Rodan stand at somewhat of an angle. That way, when you finally get Rodan on the stand, it looks like he's kind of flying up at an angle instead of down at an angle. I mean, I guess it really depends on what you want your Rodan figure to look like while he's on the stand. Me, I want him going up. I want him looking like that. I don't want him going down, because if he's going down, I feel like you have a bigger chance of him falling, nosediving, snapping his neck peg, and just being useless at that point. This is how I have the stand. This is how I personally like the figure to look on the stand. However you want it, it's up to you. And something else that I really didn't touch on too much with yesterday's review was getting Rodan's head off and getting it on. I mean, it is pretty self-explanatory, but I really didn't show it too well on camera yesterday, and I apologize for that. I apologize for leaving a lot of this out of the video yesterday. It was a very weird, stressful day. But as you can see, you know, you can mess about with Rodan's head. I still prefer the open mouth head to the closed mouth. The closed mouth just feels a little too neutral for me, if you know what I mean. Yeah, easy as 1, 2, 3. Just line it up, push it in, be careful. You don't want to snap the peg. And I really do love this Rodan figure. I know a lot of people are questioning the base coat for Rodan, why he's so dark and everything. And I really don't mind it. I mean, it's nice getting, you know, a much more charred look at Rodan, especially since he's been sleeping and living in a volcano all this time. I do agree with what some people have to say, though. As much as I really do love the paint at the end of the wings and in the cracks of the wings, I do wish the orange was a little bit more of like a popping color that like really shows, because it is kind of muted when you look at it. But other than that, I really do like this figure a lot, and now that the arms can go all the way around like this, I can get some really wicked poses with Rodan. I like this figure even more now seeing this. I gotta hit my NECA figures with a blow dryer and some hot water a lot more than I normally do, because I don't want to keep missing points like this. So I apologize for having to make a second video on the subject just because I forgot to do something. I have been ShinRobjira. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think of the footage on this too, because I'm using my iPhone. I'm not using my normal camera. Let me know if you would like to see more figure reviews with that thing. But yeah, I apologize again. These are all the points that I missed with Rodan yesterday, and I will see you all very soon. Bye.